Alright, well, as tempting as it is to run around with the powers I have stolen from this gate, I think I'm just gonna go run on into it. Maybe after I get 2 more things. This is totally a bug that will be fixed in the final version that you anyone watching this aside from beta testers will have. But I may totally sneak out of the gate with a couple when I get the other powers just because I can. What? I have never had a problem abusing bugs in games. Like I just consider it like extra bonus things I can do. Alright. These weird walking crab robots stay on the ceiling and fire elemental type shots. And they're slow. There's nothing really else I can say about its behavior other than its fire rate is bleh. I don't like what happened to X either, but he believes in you. We'll pull through this and figure out how to set everything right. I don't feel bad about X. If I could, I'd eat Zero as well. The speed that DT was modeled after is actually the Megaman X series. I've always loved the pacing of the combat in Megaman X and tried to match it to some degree. It's a good pacing to pick. I love Megaman X. Megaman X was the reason I purchased a Super Nintendo. No kidding, I played it at a friend's house, and I'd seen Mario World and stuff, but it wasn't until X that I knew I had to have the console. Hey, we've seen this before. Nothing has changed aside from it being faster than before. Well, unless you remember the distorted times back then. It's fairly durable, but with the right weapon, it's nothing at all. It takes ×3 damage from fire, apparently. These actually don't behave the way they're supposed to. Sign fallers in the original source would fly down like they do here, but instead of seeking you like they do here, they would zigzag down. I wanted lots of enemy variety in DT3, which is an awesome thing! And of course that takes a lot of time. Even when making enemies that have similar behaviors, I'm a fan of reusing guns, so am I! So it only felt right to port this guy over from the first game. The more you can reuse, the better, and the more enemies you have, the better. Oh, yeah, I noticed. Hey, shit! Oh crap! What'd I just do? Huh? You can't see it on the camera. I accidentally, when I was trying to click it, I accidentally grabbed the side of the window and resized it. Thankfully, the mode I have OBS in tracks the size changes just fine, so no harm over there. Okay. Attacking these. Remember the first time I played? I was playing it all itty-bitty and I couldn't read the text hardly? That was terrible. I fixed that right away. Attacking these from the front does not work very well. And unless their front armor is not open, even a shot on the back won't work for you very well. If it does open up its front armor, it will put up an energy shield and fire a quick laser at you. Seems these shielding type boss are becoming a lot more common. At least these don't absorb energy with their shield. Encoding this enemy, I realized attacking from the front/back of enemies was going to be a lot more common thing in DT3. This prompted me to create a subclass to taking damage for enemy objects that handled attacks coming from different direction based on the enemy's facing. I believe he uses Game Maker. Zeph, I mean. It is awful hard for me to get you in the back when your thing is open. Haha! Perfect reskinning of the hearts. I was actually finding it mildly confusing when the healing became hearts again, Zelda style, because Claire still drops Castlevania looking hearts. No, I want to... Gotcha. All it does is work forward and act like red-shelled Koopas. Really not that spectacular. Jeremy doesn't seem to like this walk-forward-only AI. It does have the slight, unique and vulnerable legs. The other thing I'm detecting is that it can come in multiple sizes. While they're definitely harder to code and bug test at times, I really enjoy making enemies with multiple parts. This is just another thing about DT3 we'll be making heavy use of later as well. Hold on. I may have made a slight... No! You can't see what I'm doing. I'm fussing with the screen size because I made a mistake. There! No! Why does it keep doing that? Oh, Windows! You're trying to be helpful. If I touch the top of the screen, you're trying to resize it for me. Oh, hello! Okay. Right. Couldn't have done that with a flat section of ceiling. You had to use the spiky ceiling to show me that was going to be a thing. What a nice music track. I wonder where it comes from. Ah, shit. I like how it had to gently explain how to wall jump, and then it surprises me with the lowering spikes out of nowhere. What are you? What is that thing? What is it? Oh. Okay. That's what that is. No! There we go. Uh-oh! Ah! They're red glowing! These work pretty much exactly like the original. It will wait a moment and then send a spiked arm towards you. They follow up with the other, then follow up with the other. Its reach is pretty limited, but the arms do block projectiles. One of the interesting things about the design of these gates is that Zeph knows exactly how much damage I can do. I mean the exact number, because I have not had any ability to gain power-ups to increase my damage. Jeremy forgot something again. They have very durable armor, but certain weapons can cut through it pretty quick. When you're dodging the arms, be sure to keep your surroundings in mind, since you can't safely dash through them. The way these arms work is another new thing for DT series. I'm always surprised at how simple these procedures actually are. I'm just wondering what type of damage ice is. I assume that the second thing is fire, but what does ice do? What element? Special, maybe? Oh! Alright. I don't need to kill you. Okay. Oops. Oh well. So, do these spikes just insta-kill? I bet they do. It's one of the few things about the Mega Man series I never really appreciated. Here I am, nigh indestructible super robot, and frickin' I brush my shoulder against something sharp and pointy and I just blow apart? Why? Oh, come on! I only have one attack! Alright, charge shots do not work. I need my extra weapons. Okay. Any more enemies to introduce? Or are you gonna save some for later? Look at that background. Is that a prison? Somebody locked up in a kind of containment cell? What's all that junk around him? You probably get to shoot through walls, unlike me. Shit. Okay. Ooh. Yeah. I'm not comfortable with that. Hello, you're big. Okay. Well, I feel a lot more comfortable when I've passed through a checkpoint. Please enjoy my inane prattle as this tutorial takes you through the ropes. To dash off a wall, simply hold down when you jump off it. No, down doesn't do anything when I jump off it. That information is not correct. Oh, shit. I have to change my settings. That was because I said... Where is it? It's in here somewhere. Where is it? Okay, hold on. Okay, show key state. Change window size, show score, show me pick up something about my HUD. Message blink. Oh, this is it. I specifically turned this function off because I don't like it. Okay. But I can see how the controls would make it difficult to use the dash buttons off walls the way I like. Jump and shoot, man. I guess one thing to note is just don't get hit by it. Its power is pretty high. More like jump and fire bombs. Jeremy is just being Jeremy again. And quoting Ego Raptor. You know what? Yeah. I really wanted wall jumping back from DT2, but the way I wanted the rest of the game outside Gate 4 just didn't suit it. Since it didn't feel right having this place without it, I figured it's best to simply have the ability locked to this area. It's inconsistent in some sense, but there are a few gate-specific rules to your abilities. No. Crap. One down. Uh-huh. I see. Well, it could be worse, Jerry. You could be having to deal with things that move in circles with only a little gap. There's a game I played recently on Congregate called Doyo. It's actually surprisingly often for being the most simplistic game you've ever seen in terms of, you know, what it is, but it was actually really fun. The last boss had one of those circles and you had to get your mouse cursor through it. One of the ones from DT2 that you couldn't just dash through. Alright. I like how when I charge and shoot, some of the energy still goes through the wall. That's cool. No, Jerry, sandwiches, please. Zephyr just cleaned up the crush mechanics? Oh, no, Jerry, sandwiches, please. Zephyr just cleaned up the crush mechanics. I've gotten a pretty good idea of what's going to be through here. Ah! Just because I have an idea of what I've got to... Oh! Well, that's why those spikes were there. Why? Why lock me? For what possible reason? Okay, I gotta get used to the idea of using down and jump. Ah, well, if you don't want Jerry sandwiches, don't put these here. Ah. Ah. Ah! Almost. Take that! I'll shoot my way through this wall! I need a big old metal pole and a Wookiee. Then I can get through it. Ha ha! Ah! Why spikes? I don't want spikes there. Regular spikes are bad enough. Instant death spikes are just... Cause the nightmare... Oh. Am I gonna have to deal with a nightmare gate filled with instant death spikes like in DT1? It couldn't possibly be as hard as DT1 because I don't have air dashing. Air dashing is what made it so ridiculous in DT1. Ah! At least I'm going to die posing. Zorro taught the importance of that when Mr. whatever his number was, the wax guy, had him. This is a cool pose. Alright. I probably screwed up. Alright, what's gonna have to happen is I'm just gonna have to shut the camera down until I get past this point. Oh, there we go! So, I'm just making a checkpoint for all of you watching. I don't get a checkpoint here, but there should be a checkpoint here. So I'm putting one in for you guys. A camera-only checkpoint. Alright, now I know it's there. I'm gonna deal with it. Ha ha ha! Please, no more. No, no more. I don't want to start at the beginning of this shaft again. At least the teleport works here. There's a lot of places that teleport option doesn't show up. It really should. Oh! Well, when I get there again, I'll turn it back on. Oh, that took a lot of tries. It's kind of cool if you are just about where the walls are real close and you push down and jump, your wall bounce back and forth between them really, really fast if you just... It kind of looks cool. You should try it next time you're... Ah! And as we were. Alright. Okay. No! Crap. Alright. Let us try this again. No, 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 no. Up, 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 up. Up, 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 up. Ah. Alright. At least one more. Shit! I don't see why I even need to climb up this anymore. There's enough dead Jerrys to fill this whole shaft by now. Oh wait, no there's not, because they've all been squashed flat, so they're all really flat and don't take up much space. Alright, I think maybe... Ah ha ha! It was a trick! All along. Boy, I missed that iconic sound of it charging. Ha! Those spikes! You know, I feel like I should touch the checkpoint before I dare do anything, but it won't let me go backwards in this place. Yeah, it's a good thing I did that. My first instinct is just, door, touch it for a checkpoint. Before something goes wrong. So, my X-Buster got better. How much better? Oh, I see how this works. Shotgun ice, gravity well. Ah! Fire and special. X-Buster, it kicks ass. I always liked the ice from Chill Penguin. Yep. That's what I thought. When I looked at this situation, that's actually what I thought. Ah! Ha ha ha! Does the fact that my charge shot go through enemies, is that gonna matter? There's nothing in here that takes just one hit. There's no mets. Or hard hats, depending on if you want the proper technical term or not. You're just located in an obnoxious place. You know that. Those are outlined in red, so I cannot dash through them. Oh. Interesting. That just occurred to me. Says I'm bored already. I don't get paid enough for this crap. Looks like he doesn't like you very much. Or maybe he's just constipated. It's a boss. Boy, what in the world could this be? I've already fought Bowser, so it can't be him. Smashing his way down to spikes. Oh! Okay. No dashing through him. Ha, the sound. Mow the giant. I already something name. I didn't quite catch that. Oh. Oh, they don't explode like the last one. Okay, I see how this goes. Though I don't necessarily see how to dodge everything. But I can keep them going up and away from those spikes. Get away from the walls. Oh, well. I guess that ends wall clinging as a thing that I could be doing for this fight. In the X games, I'd always spend like the whole boss fights up on the walls. I don't know, it seems to me like the walls, with the way his attacks go, really should be part of this fight. Oh well. Ah! Crap! How do I dodge this shit? I don't understand how to dodge these things. I only just got my dash in and already I meet something I can't dash around. Okay, there we go. Shit. Maybe I need to destroy some of this flooring. Yeah, I think I've been thinking about the flooring all wrong just because I see those spikes. I think I need to... Over 1,000 times. I think that's more than I died in the entirety of DT1. Down low. Good. I wanted you up high so I could go under. Wait a minute. What am I doing? I haven't scanned you. First thing you'll notice about the red outline is the red outline of spiked arms. Which means your dash invulnerability does not work for it. Don't forget your dash can also be used for quickly getting out of harm's way, though. There's a scatter bomb attack that seems to target the field based on where you are. This thing has been heavily modified from its original version by the virus. I knew it! Zephyrburst is secretly a virus! What? He's the one who modified it. It still doesn't move, though. Initially, Chapter 7 was where red traps would be introduced, but I decided halfway through its development to move it back to this point. Of course, the X-Buster and wall jumping are introduced, but those are easy concepts to grasp. The red traps are scarce and also easy to understand. Up! Up! That's how to fight it. Okay. Not much of a hint there. No! I don't know. The charge shot just doesn't do enough damage to really feel worthwhile. Usually, the Mavericks, they'd have a long invincibility time. They always did. And, because the Mavericks had a long invincibility time, it was always most efficient to use charged shots. But that's just not the case here. Oh, I forgot. What's that? First boss fight that you can wall cling? Let's take away your ability to wall cling. Yeah, the charge shot just is nowhere near worthwhile during the boss fight. Oh, crap. Ah! No, don't wall jump on the side of the thing. And the constipated robot goes down! No! God, come on, it was like 1 hit point. It's kind of got inevitability on me since I can't seem to dodge his mines. Inevitability is a game design term I've always used a lot for when something, you know... I played a lot of Magic the Gathering, So, and that was a concept that was used a lot. When designing decks. And just... if you could do even 1 damage a turn, you had inevitability. No, 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 no! I've got him! No! I have him! Oh! X2. That thing was so cool. And then you defeat it and you're like, yes! I've been a giant super robot is no match for me. I'm invincible! And then you get killed by a screwdriver or something stupid a little later. Just a reminder, even though I may be screaming in frustration now and then, this is exactly the sort of thing that we play this game for. Go away, arm. Shit. Shit! I'm really surprised the first boss, when I saw the ice, I was like, oh, it is going to be Chill Penguin. I don't even know why I like Chill Penguin so much. I guess it's because he was the first thing I ever fought in Megaman X. I had Nintendo power. I knew that was the best place to start the game. And then from there, you go to Storm Eagle. I've played the game in a variety of different ways since then, but Nintendo Power certainly nailed the easiest way to go through the game. I do miss Nintendo Power. I had their description so far back, I had, oh, I think it was issue number 13 in my collection at one point in time, when I had that collection. Ah, finally! Whew. Now give me a power! What did I accomplish here? Wouldn't the idea be to drop me right into Sigma's fortress, which we know he has? I don't control where the gates lead you, but while you were in here, Chow and I found you a few tidbits of info. Throw it at me then. We located said obvious fortress, but it's being shielded by various generators, so you'll know what to do. We've made a hub for you to choose which generator to go after first. That was to be expected, considering where we are. When you confront Sigma, we will need to see if we can get him to speak about the virus. I know he's not the one who made it, but I'm willing to bet he knows how it was spread. The virus has properties similar to Sigma. He has to have been involved. We'll try our best. In the games, he typically spills the beans all the time. Shouldn't be too hard, I just have to reach him. Anyway, time to beam you up. I'm standing on air! That's my new power. That's what I got for beating the boss. I can now air stand. Also, I love that ba-da-da-da-da-da pink. Birdie, birdie, moth, no, seahorse. So, let's see. Storm Eagle, Overdrive Ostrich, and Toxic Seahorse. X1, X2. I think this was X3. I didn't own X3 growing up. I only played through it one time. So my X3 is a little shaky. But I know X1 and 2, inside out, backwards, upside down, and sideways. Ah, I always liked Storm Eagle. And it's even got a list items obtained. Ah. Boy, I wonder if Wheel Gator's in this game. Oh, I want to know who the next three are. Shop! Oh, hey, Zero! Can I get you killed so I can get your weapon? No, reduce the charge time of X weapons by 15%. You thought Wily took me out? Psh, I'm Zero. Wily? Wily wouldn't take you out. Wily built you. Hey, Base, how's it going? Yes, I would love that. I was just going to the Ostrich Forest. Why? Just a hunch. That was also fun. Ostrich, huh? Oh. Okay. So awesome. Alright, alright. 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 I get to fight Mavericks! But which one of them is going to give me ice and whatever, gravity or something? We shall find out next time. Until then and every time, this is Hadrix, signing off.